All right, welcome to this episode of Jing TV, where we're going to talk about money and massage and our discounts, devaluating the profession.
Devaluating or devaluing, even.
So welcome back to this episode. I'm Megan.
I'm Rachel.
And we're in the Jing Institute in Brighton in the UK. So we're going to talk a little bit about discounts. And there's so much that goes on with massage therapy and discounts and a couple different things that are actually taking over marketing. Things like, you know, Groupon, Living Social, all those kind of elements.
Isn't
Quite
it?
topical.
Yeah. And I think this one, I really want to people to join the conversation on social media, because it's not actually something that I've done, put out a discount on Groupon on social media, because I'm so old that I started my practice before they began. So
yeah, it's good to think, and you know, we'll talk about our experiences. All right, so the first element, just generally discounting treatments, and one of the things people talk about is mates rates. So that idea that lots of people come on, you know, you're a friend, oh come on, give me a massage for a bit of a discount, you know,
or you feel that you have to massage them at a discount because they are a friend. Sometimes it doesn't even come from the person themselves. Does it? Yeah.
So what do you do about that?
What do I do about this? I'm quite clear about it. I do have certain policies around friends who come to me for massage. Generally, I charge them, and I charge them the same rate as everybody else, so I don't have a discount. However, what I do sometimes is that if it's a particularly close friend, I might say, okay, I'll give you X number of treatments for free. It might be 3 treatments or whatever it was to help get you out of pain. After that, I will charge. I think what's really important is being really clear with the person about what you're doing, because they feel uncomfortable. Yeah. So a lot of the time you think, oh, it's fine, I don't mind giving my time for free, but then they get in a flap and they don't want to come to you, and then they have to start buying you weird presents to make up for the fact that they're not paying you. So I say just be very clear.
Because you don't want weird presents, like, you know, ugly candles.
Weird presents,
crystals,
weird oil burners.
Yeah, exactly. They think all these massage appropriate
gifts. CDs.
Anyway.
Or a polo shirt.
Okay. Anyway, so that's funny, because Rachel and I learned so much through Jing TV about each other.
Yeah.
I feel exactly the same way. Big surprise. So when I
so we don't learn that much. We learn that we think the same. Yeah. That's good. What do you do?
So so what I would do is, so this is how it happens, right? You're at a party, you're at some kind of event, and a friend of yours goes, God, you know, I've been diagnosed with a herniated disc, and I'm getting some physio, but it's not really working. And your heart sinks, right? You're like, oh my gosh, that's what I specialize in, that's what I work in, I can help you. And then you get into the financial battle. So I do exactly what Rachel described. I'd say to my friend, look, that's something I specialize in, that's what I work with. This is my rate, I charge X, and say the full amount that you normally charge, and just say, but so what I'll do is come and get a treatment off of me. That'll be on me, because we're great friends. You could take me out for dinner, that, you know, afterwards or something like that. Come get a treatment, we can talk about it, and then I can tell you if I feel like I can help you for the long term, or I could refer you to somebody I know in a different profession. So not only am I, you know, it's my friend, I care about them, so I'm showing them also what I can do, because sometimes friends don't really understand what clinical massage therapy is, so they know that you can deal with something that's serious. You've done your friendship bit, they know what you're worth. So if you're saying, you know, I charge $60 to $100, pounds, whatever, they get to know what you're worth and what you charge, so when they refer you on to somebody, and you haven't devalued yourself. So that's how we deal with mates rates. And always be clear and upfront about it in the first instance.
Yes.
All right, now Groupon. What should I say about Groupon?
What do we say about Groupon? What do we think generally? Is it a good idea or not?
Okay. I have lots to say.
We have lots to say.
We always have lots to say. We got 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes.
Okay. No, I think Groupon, in a short answer, so no, Groupon, Living Social, things like that are great for big companies
Yeah.
that don't lose a lot of money in volume. So for instance, if you're selling, I don't know, an oil and it actually costs 5 cents to produce it, and the overhead, you're actually being able to charge
If you
5
have a product to sell that you're making a big profit on, you can pump it out,
then it's fine.
Yeah.
But if your what your product is your time and energy, I've seen too many massage therapists go under where they let go of it, and all of a sudden the next thing I know is somebody's calling up and going, oh my gosh, I've sold 200 massages through this company. I only get £7 because I don't know if some of you know how it works, but basically the price goes out and then the web company takes the 100% of the cost, right? So say the charge is $25 or something, they get all that money up front, and then you have negotiated a deal, so maybe you're going to get 50% of that, but you only get 50% of the people who come to you, so you don't even get 50% of the sales, which and so with massage you could end up working for like $7 an hour, and then you also don't want to default on the contract you've made, like you have to actually provide all the treatments. So we're really not a fan of that. However, something like if you were gonna sell something,
I mean, I think the only way it'd be worthwhile is if you really took that as a way to build up your database initially when you're starting out, but I do think there are better ways to do that, and we're not against discounts per se to get people through the door. That was actually how I started my massage practice in Brighton. I did a one-off,
but for a limited time.
It was for a limited time, £10 massage, offer expires at the end of next month, and I put that out within a limited pool of people who work for social services, so it was a smaller client group. And I think the psychology of Groupon and Living Social is there's a massive load of people who are probably not that interested in having your services only for the fact that it's a bargain. I know that's how I feel about it. I'm like, oh, I didn't really want that, but maybe I do if it's only £10. It means I'm unlikely to use that product again.
And generally, as we always say to you, think about, would you go up to your doctor or a physio or an acupuncturist and say, come on, give me a discount? And somehow people feel like they can do that with a massage. So we're really feeling like that does devalue the profession. So try to really stay away from that unless you do a targeted focused sales. All right.
But tell us what you think. We're interested. Have you done well out of Groupon or Living Social? Maybe some of you have. So let us know.
Or
contact us on Twitter, Facebook. Tell us your things.
So www.jingmassage.com. Facebook and Twitter are at Jing Institute, and you can also subscribe to Jing TV on iTunes.
And if you want to know more about this stuff, come on one of our marketing courses because we talk all about it.